Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the first half of February 2019. This is your love reading for the first half of February 2019. This month I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and make sure to hit all notifications so that you actually get notified. But Gemini, let's see what we have going on for you. All right, you show up right here with the 8 of diamonds. Yeah, I feel like some of you will be putting the work in. I think it was Sagittarius who had the same message as this, but I feel like you are just putting the work in to attract love into your life here. So I feel like a lot of this is just work, just putting in the work, and this is you just doing it. So I feel like a lot of you could just be meeting somebody. This is also the card of experience. I feel like this card, I am getting this, like I feel like you are listening to your experience here, and I feel like that's a good thing, because it's almost like for some of you, it's, again, maybe there is an opportunity for you to fall into the same trap that you've fallen into before with somebody, but it's like your experience is telling you don't do this, and you're like, oh yeah, this person is, no good. So I feel like some of you are listening to your experience. Could be like a test from the universe, and then because you listen, then I feel like true love will come in. So I'd say, again, if somebody walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, they're a duck, right? So I feel like a lot of you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to certain people, because I feel like that's I feel like you're right. Trust your intuition. That's what I'm going to say there. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts, change in direction and love for you. Yeah, a very strong commitment coming in for you. So I feel like there could be a very strong commitment coming in. Some of you, if you're with somebody, you could be getting married with this card. This card is called the ring, like an engagement ring. So some of you could be getting married, or just making a deeper commitment with somebody. Maybe some of you are moving in with somebody, or maybe you're actually maybe you're making it Facebook official here for some of you. For others, I feel like this could just be an abundance of dating opportunities, because again, change in direction and love right here. This card just says, like, if you haven't been dating, maybe all of a sudden you start dating. Or if you have been dating, maybe you start not dating. It's like, just could represent some sort of change in direction. Or if you keep, again, dating the same type of person, maybe you decide to date somebody who's much different than what you normally go for, and it leads to a very strong commitment. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here, and there's a ton of opportunity for you is what I would say this month. Maybe too much, but still, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for you for dating. Next, you have the 2 of diamonds here, and the 6 of clubs. This is a card of success, and this is a card of work. So, number one, like everybody else this month, you could just be very focused on work as well. Again, maybe some of you are not focused on love at all, or maybe some of you are meeting somebody through work as well. 8 of diamonds plus this card. If I didn't have this card, I wouldn't be saying this, but, the 2 cards together definitely could represent meeting somebody through work or through business. So, a lot of you could have opportunities there. This could also just represent like a perfect match with somebody, and the 6 of clubs is a card of success. It's also a card of improvement in love, but it's kind of a tricky card. It's a card of like having a lot of responsibility, having a lot of burdens, having a lot of stuff to do, and like trying to like weigh things up, trying to figure out like where do I put my time. So a lot of you could be trying to figure out, like, do I want to put more time into work or relationships, or like how do I balance the 2 things? So a lot of you could be trying to create more balance. This could also say that work things are kind of getting in the way of love, and so what I would say there is, again, when you're with your partner, if you have a partner, by the way, with this card and this card here, I'd say when you're with your partner at home, be with your partner. Don't be, in your head, off at work, not paying attention to the person you love, is what I would say there. Next, in your challenge position, you have the 9 of clubs and the Joker. Too many options. So I feel this is the superpowers of you, Gemini, right here. So I feel like a lot of you just could be attracting a lot of people, especially if you're single. And again, it could just be too many options. You're just not sure what to choose. 9 of clubs and Joker are just cards of busyness as well. So it could say that you're just very busy this month, or you're just doing a lot of things. And it's like that is leading to challenges, or it's making it difficult for you to find somebody or choose somebody. And, again, that could just be leading to the challenges. For others, this could be a card of needing to stand out. This came up a lot, and it normally comes up for Libra, but it's coming up for you. This is a card, and so is this one right here. This is kind of like the 6 of Wands in the tarot, needing recognition, needing to allow recognition. So this card says you need to stand out in some way, so that you can find somebody, or you need to put yourself in situations where you can be noticed, right? So I feel like a lot of you need to try to allow yourself to be noticed if you want to find love. And I'm not saying you have to go out wearing a super tight dress, or, if you're a guy, I'm not saying you have to go out there wearing no shirt or something like that. But, it is a card that says you can't go outside like in a box and where nobody can see who you are with a with a bag over your head. That doesn't work, right? So I feel like some of you at least need to try to allow yourself to be noticed in some way. This could also just be that, like I said, there's a lot of opportunity. This is a card of opportunity. It could say you have your choices and there's just too many. So that's what I'd say there. Your solution is the Seven of Spades and Jack of Diamonds. Yep, this is you letting go of your fears, so I feel like you will let go of your fears at this time. And this right here is I feel like there's somebody very persistent coming in for a lot of you. Could be an earth sign, but it really could be any sign that's coming in for you here. But I just get persistence is popping into my head with this card. So I feel like it's somebody who's persistent. They're like not annoying, but I feel like they say the right things. I feel like they are kind of, they don't give up, and I feel like that makes them attractive. Like I said, not in an annoying, like nagging type of way, but I just feel like in a very like bold, confident kind of way. And so that's what I would say there. So I feel like your solution is some of you could have somebody who's like that, kind of like more bold, confident, and they don't give up. And like I said, in a kind of attractive way. And I feel like that's the solution. This person comes in. For others, this just says that you have an admirer in the first place. So again, if you're single and looking, there's probably already somebody you like. For even more of you, this card represents somebody brand new. Again, this is my card of somebody brand spanking new that you have never met before entering into your life. So I feel like there could just be a new person entering in for some of you. And finally, you have the Joker again and the Ten of Diamonds. Yeah. So a lot of you could just be very focused on work, like I said, or this could also be a lot of options, kind of like I said on that 9 of clubs. 10s just represent a bunch. Didn't you have another 10 in here? Or am I making that up? Yeah, no. All right, so you only have one 10, but still, this could represent a lot of options coming in for you. The challenge with this card as well is that it can represent like trying to get everything together in your life, like trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. And it can say it's like, maybe it's like maybe you start focusing on relationships and then another area of your life falls apart. Maybe it's work, and then you start focusing on work and relationships fall apart. It's like I feel like you're like running around here trying to keep everything together. I feel like this is talking about simplification. I swear I said the same thing to you last night in your daily reading. So I feel like some of you just need to make things more simple in your life, and I feel like that will kind of like help you grow in a lot of ways. And because again, I feel like if you simplify things, make things easier on yourself, it just like allows the pieces of the puzzle to come together. It's like you're not constantly running around like a chicken with your head cut off here. So that's what I would say there. But Gemini, I would say I would normally say this looks good. I don't think it looks bad, but I feel like it looks very busy. Is what I would say to you. But I would focus on making things easier in your life. Is what I would say. You can do it. You have the Joker choice. This is your superpower. You have, out of all the signs, you have the best ability to like take complex topics and break them down to something much easier. Is what I would say to you. But anyway, thank you for watching, Gemini, and enjoy your month.